You guys kind of get an idea of what the Frontier League was like in the early years and the kind of family we had? Everybody get that idea yet? Next up is a gentleman that exuded that or exhibited that quality of family. This is a gentleman that was in on the formation of the Frontier League, one of the founders in 1990, the winter of 1992. He's one that also made the very poor decision of hiring me at one point to be the commissioner of the league. But he was a sounding board for me in the early years. Without a doubt, he kept the league going. There were teams that weren't doing well financially. He would make sure that those teams had their buses paid or meal money paid so they could come in and play the Chillicothe Paints. And everybody wanted to play in Chillicothe in those days. It was a beautiful little ballpark, like playing in somebody's backyard, trees all around it. Beautiful little ballpark. But this man made a lot of this happen. And there were plenty of nights that you'd go to the ballpark and you'd see him and he'd be wearing a pair of like combat boots and he'd be cleaning out the women's bathrooms or doing something around the ballpark, pulling beer, cooking burgers for the teams after the games, and this was a part of everything. So for all the work he's done in the early years with the league too, I want to recognize Dr. Chris Handers. Chris?
Thanks for everybody coming tonight. It's an honor to be inducted with guys that can really play. They were tough. And to Bill and Steve Kasler, I appreciate you taking the league and moving on with it. It's grown immensely. We have, one of the things that's an honor for me is being a member of a group of people that have great owners, good-hearted people, they're smart, and I think a lot of that comes from our league president. I don't know if y'all know Mr. Sagier very well, but he was in 2003, is to this day, and always will be one of my heroes. He's done more for the league than anybody can think of. He's grabbed Bill, grabbed Steve Kasler, and made it happen so you all could play and enjoy yourselves. I'm very honored. Like Kurt said, I'm very honored and humbled to be here. And I appreciate being a member of the Hall of Fame. Thank you.